Hickok 45 here. You're looking at quite a hog, a Razorback by Dan Wesson. Big 10 millimeter. You might already know that. Those who can read the title, right? Yep, 10 millimeter Razorback, and quite a handful and a very nice pistol. Seems to be. This belongs to John, and he's allowing me to shoot it and play with it a little bit. I might even go hog hunting with it. Wouldn't that be funny? Take out a Razorback with a Razorback. That would be appropriate, wouldn't it? When we fire a couple of 10 millimeter rounds, that's something. You want to? Let's just put one in the chamber and pow. Yeah. Feels pretty good. Oh yeah. 9-round mags and 180 grain rounds. These are range rounds. We got hot rounds, we got medium rounds, we got everything here, I think. Oh yeah. You want to go back, did it? All right. Well, maybe the ammo's too weak for it. It is not broken in fully. Let's try the trophy bonded. All right. All right. Let's blast something. Yeah, that'll get a hog. We got a Razorback down there, come think of it. Yeah, it wants a hot round. It's new, it's not broken in. I'll bet we haven't fired it 100 rounds, I guess. So anyway, we'll break it in and shoot it some. How's that? So yeah, so anyway, this is Dan Wesson, and this is really nice. Most of you know that Dan Wesson makes a nice pistol, 1911, and they're forged frame and slide. And as I understand, there's no cast parts, there's no MIM parts, if that makes a difference to you. It's all tool steel, and that's what you get with Dan Wesson. It's why they cost more than, $800 or $900. This retails for MSRP, I think, is about 17 something. So they're not cheap, but yet they're not $3,000 or $4,000 generally. They might have some more expensive models, but if you got a 10 millimeter 1911, you want it made well and made strong. I weighed it against my Nighthawk Custom, which is a really nice 1911 as well. And this is 2 ounces heavier than it. And so you get a little more weight, which is nice with 10 millimeter, right? So you got a heavier, I didn't take it apart to weigh it, but probably a heavier slide. You got a stronger spring generally, I think, for the 10 millimeter and everything. And so, again, that explains, I guess, why the range ammo might not be 100% reliable. I thought we had shot some of it. We'll shoot some more. Went in. There we go. Unless I'm limp wristing, surely I wouldn't do that, would I? You never know. Never know what you might do to. No, I'm not limp wristing. Yeah, feels good. We'll just break it in if y'all don't mind. How's that? Okay, so let's load up with some more bear trophy bond. I can't want to say bear claw, trophy bonded. All right. Now I hadn't tried any of this on the hill. I was let's see where it hits. But let's take a couple at the gong. Let's wake up the gong with this stuff. I'm gonna have to get over here where I can see it. There we go. All right, that'll wake him up. Nice. Try the turkey over there. Yep, woke up the turkey. You think we ought to wait? Oh, look at that 2 liter spurting out. I don't know if you can see that, but he needs to be finished off. All right, I don't have the gravel over here. I can jump around a little bit, can I? All right, take that. Take a trophy bonded right where it hurts. You too, bowling pin. You too, water container. Nice. That's good ammo. It's hot. It's pretty warm. You know you're shooting a 10 millimeter. And guess what? We have a watermelon we'll have to plug too, won't we? So we also appreciate. So what are we going to shoot now? I don't know. Let's just shoot some more trophy bonded. Get her loosened up here. Then we'll go back and maybe see if the range ammo works better. All right. Well, that watermelon's just begging to be shot. And we ought to hear a ring from that plate behind it, right? Unless this just won't go through the watermelon. You think that could happen? Not hardly, huh? Not hardly. Let's pop that hog again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Cowboy. You're not going to escape today. Boy. Pounds you a little bit. That's a good feeling gun. You know, there's nothing better than the feel. Well, I know some of you won't agree, but the feel of a 1911 just feels so good in the hand. And then a really quality one, and then you're with a nice trigger, and you're firing a 10 millimeter round. A lot of fun, I tell you. No comparison, you know, with a Glock 10 or my M&P 10. They're great, but boy, big old steel 1911 quality firearm is just a pleasure to shoot. I'm gonna load some more of this while oh, let's try some of this. Did I have some out? Yeah. HST hollow points. Yeah. And you notice the grips John put on those. I think he found those at Walmart. They're plastic. Just kidding. Those are Eagle grips. Stag, genuine Stag, sandbar Stag from Eagle Grips. Bought them at NRA meeting. And I'm drawing a blank. I know the owner. Great guy. Raj, I believe. Yeah. Great guy. He took care of getting the Stag, well, to buy it, but the Stag for the Colt single action armies. You know, the 3 consecutively serial numbered ones that I have. I bought for John, my grandson, and myself. And just beautiful. They make beautiful grips, no doubt about it. Aptly named, Eagle Grips. So anyway, that really sets it off, doesn't it? Beautiful. Yeah, those didn't come with it. So you wouldn't get this one for the 1700 with the genuine Stag grips, would you? That stuff has gotten scarce and expensive. So, yeah, anything else about it? It's a pretty nice gun. You got an undercut here. You know, like I say, forged frame slide. I like the long trigger on it, you know. It's not skeletonized, but I kind of like that. More of a traditional look. This really does have the look of a traditional 1911. Yeah, if it had, even the serrations are not too slanted. If those things were vertical, it would look like a GI gun almost. Just a nice 1911. Everything you need, nothing you don't, that kind of deal. It doesn't have the full-length guide rod that I don't like. I don't think John likes them either. And it's your basic 1911. What you want. All right, it works. Oh, I know I was going to try. I got a mag of the range ammo. We'll try it again. That'll be interesting study as time passes. As John shoots this more, I shoot it more. We'll see how, if it gets to the point where it'll handle range ammo, okay, gets broken in. Yeah, it felt like it didn't go back into battery. Okay, might be happening already. All right. Have we not shot the target? Let's do something about that. Oh. Very nice trigger. Now that's the, oh, okay. That's the HST. It's a little bit on the light side too. Yeah, okay. A little bit on the light side. Great carry ammo. It's what I carry when I carry a 10 millimeter, unless I'm in bear country maybe. So let's do a little check here. Where's the box? Yeah. 200 grain, personal defense, so it's not going to be like trophy bonded for bringing down a bear. Full part, 1130 velocity, and 1030. So it's a little warmer than the range ammo, but well, this is showing around the same velocity, but it's got to be I don't know, is it the difference in the weight or something? I don't know, it feels more powerful always, a lot more. So I don't know if I understand that exactly. But anyway, the trophy bonded, any of you who have fired that know and can tell the difference, right? So let's put some more trophy bonded in, and I'll shoot, shoot both of those. So 10 millimeter is, if you've never fired a 10, you'd probably like it if you like big bore, handguns, and you like a little power, fun to shoot occasionally. Or of course, if you hunt Razorbacks, or something to carry in bear country. And I think a lot of people misunderstand what we're talking about when we talk about this being a potential bear, quote unquote bear gun, that kind of, as a last resort sort of deal. A lot of people who live in Alaska or in the mountains in the west, or even in, well, just wherever there might be bears or any kind of four-legged animal that could not want you being there, okay? Could take offense. Well, if you're hunting, and there are people who bear hunt, you're going to have a rifle, an adequate rifle or shotgun or something. But a lot of people are in those same mountains in those areas, and they're hiking or they're fishing and doing a lot of other things, and they're not interested in carrying a 45-70, big heavy gun necessarily, and they don't expect to run into trouble. They're going to avoid it if at all possible and be alert, and they're not. But they feel better if they've got something on their person, that's portable like that while they're dealing with their tent or their camping and everything else they're doing, and fishing, whatever. Okay, we'll try some more HST. Again, it's a new gun. Actually, it's not even fully tested, so we'll see. All this ammo always, works fine in my Glock and my M&P I've got and everything. So break this baby in. It's a 1911. Okay, cowboy, we've neglected you a little bit. Not now. We haven't. That was what, the HST, right? Yeah, that's HST. Okay. And I'm going to go back over there and hit something. How about that turkey? This is the trophy bonded. Yeah. It's right. So it's got some punch. Pow! Got him. I'm going to try the gong again. Is that okay? Sweet. I just noticed something. I'm going to put it on safe. Good thing I saw that. But tighten that up. We're about finished shooting with that screw in the rear sight loosening up on us here. So might be something you want to watch if you get a new Dan Wesson in any chambering. So we were about finished. So how I noticed it is I was sighting in on the gong. Something was sort of in the way. I thought, something is falling on top of the gun here and blocking the sights. All right. Alright, that stuff is stout, so it'll vibrate something loose. So that takes a little Allen wrench or whatever, some sort there. So tighten it up and be fine. That would be the screw you would loosen to drift it right or left. Feels, or it might need to even come all the way out. It doesn't appear that that's moved at all, but we'll get that good and tight. So that's a pretty gun, isn't it? You know, it's hard to beat a polymer gun that's so utterly reliable, and so many of them are these days, handy, light, and everything. But you know, that is just a thing of beauty. 1911, the classic design, is a thing of beauty almost in any 1911, regardless who makes it, even one that's old and worn. But you know, in really you know, great stainless, brushed stainless, and everything. It's just a nice gun, and I don't know what to think. I see two sides of it on MIM parts and cast parts. People argue about all that stuff on the internet, of course, endlessly. By and large, yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people do feel better if they've got tool steel and all the parts and everything. It's a good feeling, you know, whether it makes a difference or not, you know. And so that's what you're paying for, a little more on a Dan Wesson for those sorts of things. And so that's a sweetie. Do I have anything else loaded? I think I guess I don't. No, I know what I do. Can I shoot one more? I'll keep an eye on that sight and make sure that doesn't fall. This is the range ammo. We'll make sure it works. I just hate to quit with a loaded mag, don't you? All right. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay. Yeah. I need to polish the chamber. I don't know. It's like when you shoot fast, it's not an issue, right? So anyway, the lighter ammo, it doesn't like as well yet. Okay. But if you're hunting Razorbacks with a Razorback, you probably don't want light ammo. How's that for profound? Life is good.
Oh yeah, that's better. This is a great gun for defense. Oh hey, didn't see you guys there. While I've got you here, I want to remind you of our friends over at Talon Grips and Ballistol. Talon Grips makes grips, can you believe it, for all different types of firearms. You can get rough texture or more of a rubberized texture. It just sticks right on there. You know, really affordable, really cool option to improve the grip for your handguns or rifles. So please check them out at talongungrips.com. You'll be glad you did. And also Ballistol. Dad has been using Ballistol for many years. It's a cleaner and a lubricant, and it's non-toxic. It works really great, and we're happy to have them on board since it's been a part of our shooting endeavor for a very long time. So go to ballistol.com, talongungrips.com. And also, while you're out there, I'm juggling all these things here. Also, while you're on the internet, please do check out our other social media like Hickok45 on Facebook. There's also Hickok45 on Twitter, The Real Hickok45 on Instagram. There's a John_Hickok45 on Instagram where I do some things. There's Hickok45.com. You can find us also on Gunstreamer. So check out all that stuff and then watch more videos.